Welcome to The Explainer. If you think the fashion industry is just about sketching designs and picking fabrics, well, the data we're diving into today reveals a massive paradigm shift. We are unpacking the fashion tech acceleration projected for 2030 and taking a close look at the entirely new breed of engineering talent required to actually execute it. Let's get right into it. Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the tech acceleration, then upgrading the supply chain, the new talent pipeline, how traditional designers compare to fashion technologists, and finally, we'll look at careers, salaries, and global demand. All right, starting us off with Section 1, the fashion tech acceleration, and why companies are doubling down on their digital investments. To really grasp the scale of what's happening right now, just look at this number. McKinsey data reveals that fashion companies literally have to double their tech investments. We're talking about going from around 1.6 to 1.8% of sales in 2021, all the way up to 3.5% by 2030, just to hit their growth targets and survive in the market. That is a massive jump. And this quote right here brilliantly illustrates why. Technology is eating fashion. It's no longer just some digital marketing add-on, It's not just a sleek e-commerce storefront anymore. Technology is now the absolute core engine driving modern fashion operations, from automated internal processes all the way to highly personalized customer experiences. Looking at this executive summary from the State of Fashion report, it really highlights the urgency here. It emphasizes the immediate need to expand the breadth of your tech applications to build truly resilient, responsible, and transparent organizations capable of handling sudden supply chain shocks. Which brings us to Section 2, upgrading the supply chain and how we digitize those internal operations. So, a huge operational priority right now is traceability. Traceability software basically helps brands identify, monitor, and manage products across their entire life cycle. And this is absolutely crucial because it solves urgent sustainability demands while keeping regulators, investors, and consumers happy. Everyone wants to know exactly where their clothes came from and how they were made. But to actually achieve that level of traceability, executives have to rely on some very specific technological enablers. We are talking about using big data with AI to process incredibly complex supply chain data sets. We're talking blockchain for immutable digital ledgers, product passports for authenticating sustainability data, and RFID tags for real-time tracking. If you've seen projects like Levi's and Google's interactive Jacquard jacket, you know this kind of innovation requires deep, systematic tech integration. To help navigate this, McKinsey outlines a really actionable three-step executive playbook. Step 1, lay the foundations by engaging directly with your suppliers. Step 2, prioritize your impact areas using robust metrics to assess environmental and social practices. And Step 3, scale those solutions using big data to automate your gathering processes across the whole value chain. Now, onto Section 3, the new talent pipeline. Because let's be real, a tech revolution is totally useless without the human capital to build it. Enter the Bachelor of Technology in Fashion Technology. This specialized engineering degree is the ultimate answer to the industry's talent gap. For the executives watching, this right here is your recruitment pool. And for any students or advisors tuning in, listen up, because this is an incredibly attractive, high-demand engineering branch that perfectly blends corporate strategy with high-tech industrial, research, and lab environments. I mean, just look at the rigor of this syllabus. Standard university curriculums for the second, third, and fourth years show these students mastering some seriously intense technical subjects. We're talking pattern engineering, AI applications in apparel, automated machinery, and sustainable denim technology. They aren't just learning to make clothes. They're learning to optimize factory floors and write digital workflows. It's fascinating. Let's look at Section 4, designers versus fashion technologists. We're talking about a complete paradigm shift in talent here. You see, while traditional Bachelor of Design degrees focus really heavily on creative ideation, visual aesthetics, and styling, which are obviously still super important, the Fashion Technology Engineering degree is focused on the actual operational, technical, and manufacturing execution. They aren't sketching the silhouette, they're figuring out the sustainable chemistry of the dye, the robotic automation of the sewing line, and the logistics of the supply chain. This breakdown of the distinct career paths shows exactly where your future talent originates. The B.Desk pipeline gives us our amazing fashion designers, but the B.Tech pipeline produces the technical designers, the production managers, and the operations managers. Basically, they are the engineers who bridge the gap between a creative vision and profitable, scalable reality. Finally, Section 5, Careers, Salaries, and Demand. The global war for tech talent is absolutely on. Let's look at some real-world numbers. In India, which is a massive global hub for apparel manufacturing, fresh graduates stepping into vital factory and quality assurance roles currently command starting salaries between 15,000 to 35,000 rupees a month. And as they move up into senior production manager roles, those salaries scale up rapidly to 8 to 12 lakhs per annum and beyond. But when we look globally, the compensation scales significantly, offering some massive overseas job opportunities for these graduates. In the United States, fashion technology professionals average over $104,000 annually. The demand is sky high, the salary potential is incredibly strong, and honestly, the level of preparation required is serious, high-level engineering work. So, bringing this all back to that McKinsey executive playbook we explored earlier, successfully executing that third step, scaling tech solutions, is physically impossible without actively recruiting from this very specific talent pool. You literally need people who can fluently speak both fashion and code. And this fierce talent demand is only going to grow. It's being driven by a global fashion tech market expected to hit a staggering $345 billion by 2030. Companies are rapidly integrating CAD and 3D modeling, they're transitioning to ethical supply chains, and they are absolutely desperate for specialized technical designers to lead these projects. Which leaves us with a final, critical question for your executive board and for any students looking to define an amazing future career. Are you prepared to recruit or become the engineers required to power tomorrow's fashion industry? The technology is here, it's ready. The real question is, do you have the talent to wield it? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.